Hey everybody, today I'm going to help you make these beautiful eggs. You just buy a bunch of eggs from the dollar store, cheap ones from the dollar store, and you're going to want to put a rim of hot glue on the edge to make them close. And then you're going to want to take a nice dollop of glue and put it on the top, and see how I put the yarn part way there? You're going to want to do that so that you can fold it over on itself and it makes a pretty circle shape and it closes off the end of the yarn better that way. So then after you get it started and you make that nice little circle, you basically just keep hot gluing around the bottom of the rope and then twirling the egg around until the yarn just makes its way around the entire egg. It's pretty simple. Yeah, you just keep going along the egg like that and put hot glue when you need it. And I noticed I kind of like that bigger yarn. That one's a more wide yarn because I could do a lot more in a shorter amount of time. Versus if you get a really thin yarn, then it takes a lot more twirling and gluing. So just one thing to keep in mind as you're going about, see how I keep pressing the yarn down. You want to make sure that each yarn is touching each other so that you don't have any gaps in between them because you don't want to see the plastic egg showing through. And then as you get towards the end of the egg, what you're going to want to try to do is estimate roughly how much yarn you're going to need so that you can pre-cut it. So I will go until I have a pretty small circle there where I see just a little bit of the egg left. And then without putting any glue on the egg, I will twirl it around to kind of estimate how much more yarn I need, and then I'll cut it. And then after I cut it, see right there? And then I cut it, and then that gives me a good estimate of how much yarn it's going to take to finish it off. So then put a big thing of glue there, and you're going to want to take the cut end of the yarn and put it in the glue first, and then twirl it around to make a nice circle. So on each end of the egg, you have a nice finished look. They're pretty easy, and you can have fun using different types of yarn and twine.